Overtime dito sa Big Dome. Meralco at San Miguel Beer. Overtime. This is a Motorite Express Hatid play of the game. Brought to us by Motorite Express Hatid. For Express Hatid service, call 370-6686. 2-point lead immediately para sa Meralco as Andre Emmett breaks the ice. First blood drawn by the Bolts, Ali. And you know, this is an entirely new ball game. All of a sudden, just a 5-minute game.
It's an entirely new ball game, and good job by Andre Emmett attacking, which I thought he should have done with those 2.4 seconds left, especially during the penalty.
He probably could have done that. Pero yun na nga, yung mga desisyon, yung mga choices na ginagawa ng mga players. So kaya naman, that's probably why he attacked right away, just to make sure he got that first 2 points to open it up here. 14 seconds to shoot para sa Meralco Bolts, wanting to open up a 4-point lead. As Gary goes under and draws the foul from Junmar Fajardo. And Gary will go to the line para sa dalawa.
It's just amazing. It's amazing how Gary, once he turns it on, once he gets those first 2 buckets, there's no looking back. And good move by Gary David, drawing that foul and going to the free throw line. That's what you have to do with bigger teams.
Sinks the first, 23 points na para kay Gary David. He's in there together with Hugnatan, Cortez, Emmett, and Cliff Hodge. For San Miguel naman, Cabagnot, Lassiter, Arwin Santos, Junmar Fajardo at ang kanilang import na si AZ Reed. A miss on the second free throw for Gary D. So tatlo lamang ng Meralco. Marshall. To Cabagnot. Finally finds his way to AZ, who only holds on to it for a second. And then Cabagnot loses it. So Emmett, he loses it this time on this side of the court. They have numbers. Emmett is still at the backcourt. Marshall open for 3. And that's short. Who gets it inside? Falls right into the hands of the big man.
The big fella. But here, look. What they need to do, they need to get the ball into the big fella. Now, I'm not talking about going into the post. Find them on the seals, right underneath the basket.
Mara, anong balita dyan?
Napaka-specific ng instruction ni Coach Norman Bach kanina, and they cannot relax once the ball is passed. They cannot come too early, they can't come too late. At napakasaya ng Meralco Bolts that this is extended to overtime. Dahil nakuha na nila ang momentum and they figured out kung ano daw ang game plan ng SMB kontra sa kanila. At this point, it's about who has more gas in the tank. Ali and Charlie?
Thanks a lot. Or more energy. Meralco Bolts, you know?
And they've been doing that, and you see that defense that was displayed. It caused a turnover for San Miguel. Unfortunately, Meralco wasn't able to convert because Andre Emmett lost the ball, but you see how they're clamping down. Every time a player from San Miguel has the ball, they're converging on him.
Ito, kumukonsulta pa si Emmett. Ayan, natanggal pala yata ang contact lens ni Andre Emmett.
He got poked in the eye on that missed shot or that turnover.
So they just put some drops in. He's still trying to shake it off. San Miguel trying to attack, and Junmar jostling for position against Reynel Hugnatan. That's the 6th and last foul para kay Reynel Hugnatan. He can't believe it.
When you get the ball into the big fella, or you try to go for the big fella, especially now, in this entire sequence, good things happen, resulting in Reynel Hugnatan having no choice but the foul. And unfortunately, having to sit out of the game because that is his 6th foul.
At 3:33 pa natitira, so James Sena had to come off that bench and replace Reynel Hugnatan. He'll have the task of guarding Junmar Fajardo. Junmar wants that ball. Marshall not giving it. Arwin for 3. Junmar trying to get that ball, and once again there's a foul on the loose ball play on the Meralco Bolts. Is it Gary?
I think it's on Gary David.
That's Gary's 6th foul. So Hugnatan and David foul out in succession here in overtime.
Be a very true test for Meralco. Very interesting what Coach Norman's going to do with his lineup. He's bringing in Ray Guevara.
Well, you know, a while ago, sabi ni Mara sa interview, sa report niya, who has more gas in the tank? Who has more players? Because the players of Meralco are dropping like flies here in the overtime period. Junmar back at the line where he's been several times in this game, 14 to be exact, and he has made 11 of those.
Cena's going to have to do a very good job of positioning himself and doing early work against Fajardo.
Knocks both down. Pero lamang pa rin ang isa ang Meralco despite that. 3:15 remaining in our first overtime. Could be the last. Tingnan natin. In this season, we've had a triple overtime game, few double overtime games. Emmett leaving for Guevara, quick pass to Fena. So far from the basket, one in the goal left. And he hits a big shot,
Why
James
not?
Sena.
That was a great shot.
And it looks like he really meant to go glass, Ali,
Yeah,
based on the
just
angle.
based on the angle.
And AZ Reed hits the deck and loses it. A crucial turnover para sa SMB. Emmett, straight to the hoop.
Nice shot. Good things happen when you take to the basket.
Lima na bigla ang lamang ng Meralco. San Miguel now playing catch-up. Junmar was there, sealing once again. Ball never made it there. Almost thrown away.
San Miguel needs to get the ball into the big fella. They got Cena guarding him and not taking anything away from Cena. He hasn't been playing that much.
Cabagnot trying to get the ball inside. They go to Junmar. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Junmar. Pass inside to Arwin and they lose it once again.
They lose it once again, but good pressure defense by Meralco. They're doing a really good job. And they did a good job in this fourth quarter and down to overtime.
And for the second time in this game, our venue announcer Noel Zarate says last 2 minutes. And Andre Emmett, a miss and wants to go back up for the follow. Draws another foul. Si Emmett babalik sa linya ngayon para sa dalawang free throw to try to extend this lead even more.
Good presence of mind by Andre Emmett. He knew he missed the shot, but he went back up for the offensive putback.
Drills the first, up to 6. AZ Reed out of the game. Pinasok si Chris Lutz. And Emmett is 8 for 8 from that free throw line. Efficiency from the stripe. 7-point lead, Ali. 1 minute and 40 remaining. San Miguel's got to go quickly.
Got to go quickly, and I say, get it into Junmar Fajardo.
Instead, they opt for the 3 from Arwin Santos. It bounces over to Ray Guevara. Several sequences here, nothing from the San Miguel Beermen. Only 2 points so far here in overtime. And Arwin Santos fouls out para sa San Miguel Beer.
Wasn't a very good foul on Arwin Santos' part. I mean, there's 1:30 left in the game, and then you're putting Meralco there. You put Meralco at the free throw line because now you're in the penalty.
Arwin finishes with 14 points. Pero ang free throw shooting ng Meralco has been very good here late in the fourth quarter into this overtime. They're knocking them down.
Yeah, it's just good focus on Meralco's part.
And all of a sudden, lamang na ng siyam ang Meralco Bulls. I think that's the biggest lead of Meralco in this game. Minute and 28. San Miguel, nasa kanilang bola pero laki na kanilang kailangan habulin dito. Siyam ang lamang ng Meralco. Marcio kicks to Chris Lutz and that's short of the three-pointer, fighting for that ball. Look at Ray Guevara. He's played well sa larong ito.
Just knocking down the shots when they needed them, getting that slam dunk, and then securing that defensive rebound to get the possession.
At ito naman si Andre Emmett, the veteran that he is, taking his time.
Calm, cool, collected.
Wasting and then attacking. Dalawa. Meron pang isang bonus free throw and the flex.
Nice smooth move to the basket here. Just spinning and the up and under, avoiding the long arms of Junmar Fajardo.
Now he misses a free throw, his first miss in this game. 8 out of 9 mula dyan sa stripe ito si Andre Emmett. Pero he gave his team an 11-point lead. And Marshall overshoots. Ray Guevara going the other way. Crowd was excited. Thought he was going to dunk it.
And I think that's it, Charlie. I think that might be the nail in the coffin.
That's right.
The game may be out of reach, but always keep playing hard because, you know, as long as you don't give up, that can be a stepping stone for the next game. The thing here is you don't want to develop any bad energy.
They finally go to Junmar Fajardo, who wasn't getting the ball throughout this overtime. And he travels. Just to add to the frustration dito ni Junmar Fajardo.
Well, they got to be very frustrated right now, but you're right, Charlie. They went away from him when it really counted. And he was the one doing all the damage.
And when he finally got the ball, they gave it to him so far from the basket just a while ago. Gabi Espinas finally gets the third and fourth points ng San Miguel dito sa overtime. And able to produce ang San Miguel. They will go to 0-2 as Meralco draws even at 1-1. San Miguel led for most of this game, Ali. But Meralco in the fourth quarter fought tooth and nail to force overtime and then took over.